Hello, this is Alechius, and welcome back to another episode of Ultimate Admiral Dreadnoughts as France as we invade China. Okay, Austro-Hungarian Empire threatening. Looks like we're going to war. It will declare war on us if we do not show a sign of reducing the tension against their country. Ask for us to invest a portion of our naval funds on their own industry as a sign of goodwill. As a sign of goodwill, no. To make them tougher so we have a real fight, maybe? They want more money than I have. Delay it inevitable, or we can just go to war. And I like prestige. All of these add unrest, which we do not have. We have a not insignificant amount. So, war it is. We have our port attack against Hong Kong, no trouble. Task force fails to escape. We've cornered enemy task force. Very well. I do like what this looks like. Broke the heavy cruisers into 3 divisions, not 2. Oh, it is 2. Yeah, we don't need a screen. Just follow the leader. Tighten up the formation. Let's see what we encounter. 27, 27. Alright. That's right, these heavy cruisers were designed with this grouping in mind. Oh yeah, with the heavy 6s. Nice. Looks like they're going left to right, so I'm going to turn to starboard. We're at 9 kilometers. Nice steady turn. Alright, we have targets at 4 kilometers. Split it up thusly. Cruisers are kind of targeting a few things. I'm not going to mark where they're targeting though. We'll focus on the battleships. There's our first penetrating hit. Oh yeah. I think that's a light cruiser. It's done though. Straighten out. Rudder midships. At 2.5 kilometers to the nearest target. That is a light cruiser, and she is done. Slow it down while we look at a couple things. Their torpedoes have a range of 1.2 kilometers. Cruiser Hunan. Now starting to be hurt. With 3-degree left turn. Oh yeah. Tap tap. Be done. Nope. Nope, I saw that. Well, actually slow it down to real time. Enjoy the spectacle a little bit. They retarget? Nope. Those secondaries just don't have a good target. So they're firing on this light cruiser, I assume, which we've managed to hit their conning tower. That is a destroyer. 3 kilometers, I'm going to target the secondaries for both battleships. Onto the destroyer. Keep the primaries on target. Ooh, ammo detonation. Bad day for the heavy cruiser. Let's get up to 10 degrees left rudder. Starting to open up range. The destroyer has turned away. And our guns just don't have the angles we were hoping for. Torpedo detonation. Having a lot of detonations today. Here goes the destroyer. Let the secondaries auto-target. Only one left at this point. Drop to 5 degrees left rudder. Where's there 2? There's 2. Now there's just the one. As everybody goes to target the remaining heavy cruiser, which is in very poor shape. They've got massive flooding back aft and forward, intrusion into the engine room. Burst seams allowing it to transit throughout the entire midships area. Bilge filled there. Most of the front and aft portions of the ship are just decimated. And oh. Yeah, they're getting ahead. 12%, they're pumping it down. Oh, more flooding. Heavy gunfire coming in. More flooding, but that might be the other ship. The one that's already sinking. Hard to tell. Well, they do have some flooding in the forward portion. Yeah, I think she might be done. Keeping a pace. If we see 3% flotation, then we know she's losing ground. But she's holding steady at 4 to 6. Oh, yep, there she's done. Just in time to see the killing blow. Two heavy cruisers, 2 light cruisers, and a destroyer. Mexico asking for 2 destroyers. South Sudan conquered by the Italians. Failed to gain control of eastern China. Alright. Well, we've got our war. We've got 4 heavy cruisers already up here in Le Havre. Three months for the battleships to be there. We're going to grab our other modern battleships. We're going to go down to let's go down to Saigon. We'll grab 4 destroyers while we're there. Those are the Hunter destroyers. That's 9 of the more modern ones, I think. It might be the older destroyers. Mistrals. Let's go take a look. The Intendards, I believe, are the Yep. Those are the Hunter destroyers, the Mistrals being the fleet destroyers. Two versus 1 stack. That'll be an easy designator. And these are Mistrals as well. We won't need all of them, but this will allow them to collect. We'll bring enough destroyers for both main fleets into Europe. And then we'll keep everything else out here. The question is whether to attempt a 3rd invasion. I don't see why not. I mean, it does cost money. And we are taking some out, but the percentage chance is not terrible. Looks like a convoy raid. Okay. With 2 torpedo boats. Just auto that one. And a second one. Same deal. Light damage. Which is just fine. Financially, we're good. Shipyards are in good shape. 3 months until new battleships. Italy wants an alliance. We do not. That's a nice chunk of prestige for us. Clash of the Fleets. Yeah, this is not a clash of fleets. This is punching puppies. I should have just auto-resolved this one. Where's that Languedoc? Damaged. Is that from a previous auto? I have a feeling it is. We do not need a screen. Let's just do a fleet in line. And get this done. Make our port turn, go side by side with her. And down to 5 kilometers. You can slow this down sufficiently, get the bonus. Gate the bonus by putting in a slight right-hand turn. Flooding from a 6-inch. Chest speed pretty short at this point. 3.6 kilometers. Making a turn. Surprised our accuracy is so poor. Battleship, whatever. It's fine. We don't need 4 battleships to take on a single heavy cruiser. It is messing up our formation slightly, though. Give chase. If she's gonna run, this is gonna take a little bit, so just give chase and follow her down. Oh, she's turning. get up to speed. She's gonna make us chase her. We will run her down. However, I'm gonna want to manage this from fleet. Does she have stern tubes? Looks like it. Barely seeing the green highlight there. More flooding. It's not terrible flooding though. Oh, heavy flooding. Bulkheads must have burst. Because that was kind of sudden. Three light cruisers for Poland. Naval invasion of eastern China again. How's it looking? 32% without the fleet there. Unfortunate, but it's what we need to do. Alright, everybody is here. Let's move the ships all the way to Nice, as was originally. We can't move because they're repairing. Which has probably put us over. Oh no, not quite. We have enough now. Although we're not going to be able to do anything to get ahead on building for Austro-Hungarian war. Not that I'm too worried. 2 modern fleets should be well and good enough. We are depleting our naval funds at this point. I'm going to have to dial back on something. China's head of Admiralty relieved of duty. Destroyer on destroyer fight, so we'll fight this one out, see if they'll actually turn to fight us, or if they'll let us just chase down their transports. Lots of fuel. We've had our underway replenishment. southeast. Making a little bit of a turn, are they? Surprised they could be this. Oh, there we go. There's the time compression drop. We're actually getting close. I was wondering how transports could outrun us at 33 knots. Now to the south again, we will make the turn. Still curious as to whether we're chasing just the destroyer or the transports. Because if it was the transports, we should have run into them by now. Yeah, we haven't even come down to ×5. Sure, we're within ×10 limitation, but we're not closing the range quickly in a stern chase. They're clearly not going to try to fight us. Oh, those were torpedo boats, not transports. Oh, hello, can I help you? As the kitty comes to say hello. Oh, that was very rude of them to try to start a fight and then leave. Yeah, this one's not worth staying in. No, nothing sunk. Ningxia with escort. Now that is worth making sure they sink. Oh, I do not like line abreast, thank you. Add the heroine in. You can put Languedoc as detached, and they will follow the main battle line. And the light cruisers will follow the Languedoc. Of course, doing this on the fly suddenly is going to throw the whole formation out of whack. Alright, let's close in. There's the heavy cruiser. And there's the torpedo boat. We'll focus on the torpedo boat first. There's our first hit. And sinking. 4 kilometers to the heavy cruiser. Targeting is not particularly great. Some flooding from a 6-inch. More from a 9-inch, I think. Oh, we can actually see now. Back aft. More flooding. Didn't see what it was from. But the 6-inch was firing at the time. Alright, they're making their turn. We'll go to close. Our after section flooded for them now. Flooding up forward. They've got it under control. They're even pumping down back aft now. Stuck at 15 kilometers, or knots. I say we can safely reduce speed now for the accuracy bonus. There we go. Another hit back aft for more flooding. It's going to flood up that third compartment now. There we go. Big hit. 9-inch main belt penetration. good accuracy at the moment. Another big hit. Main belt penetration. Up forward. Instantly flooded the bow. And thus no more Ning Shua. Or Ning Xia. Ning Shi. The X is an SH sound. I don't know Chinese, I just know a little bit of the pronunciation. Oh, a lot of transports sunk. For China. 2 destroyers for Poland. The first offensive, Eastern Germany into Bohemia. Yeah, that'll go pretty well for us. Let's take a look at the Austro-Hungarian Empire. Oh, their army logistics are actually very, very good. So they may put up a bit of a fight. Our army spending is 4 times theirs though. I think we'll be fine. Surprisingly, their naval budget is almost as good as ours. But their tech's pretty far behind. Let's dial back on the transports to 0.1%. Try to stop bleeding quite so much money. Into Nice, we want to send the main fleet with escorting heavy cruisers, 6 destroyers for them, 6 destroyers for the second fleet, and 4 spares. So we sent just enough. Ideal. A torpedo boat out there, no big deal. And yeah, looks like we'll be steady on 34%. Where does this light cruiser belong? Up there. Send the destroyer. Then we're going to send cruiser up here, except we can't yet. They're still repairing, so we'll send it to here. And let's see if we can get the destroyer to go direct. No, it still doesn't want to do that. It's alright, we'll move them out to there and then we'll try to move them into the fleet if they don't automatically join. Hong Kong has no ships in there. So we should send our hunters up to Haichao. and Tsingtao. Keep them busy for a little bit. And then, under fear that we will have another fight that'll put us over, I am going to call this episode to a close. Quick review of where we're at. We were just looking at this. We have surprisingly good growth for a wartime economy. China and Austro-Hungarian Empire, not so good. Finance-wise, we're good. Plenty of dock space left. A lot more about to be open. Research is coming along. We are getting hull strapping research. Nice, good all-around bonus. Boilers, advanced destroyer funnels, special machinery, electro-hydraulic steering gear. Cruiser design. 8,500 ton light cruisers. That's actually pretty sizable now. Armor weight bonus. Torpedo protection 3. Fire squad to suppress fire. Mark 3 4-inch guns. That'll be a nice bonus. Aerodynamic shell shapes for more penetration and range for all shells. Tube mechanism 3, be better all around tubes, and enhanced submarine communications. Speaking of which, yeah, we still can't make any, which is fine. We have 2 main modern fleets set up. We may design an even newer one, but I'm not seeing a lot of remarkable research being done, so we may hold off and just build more of what we have right now. We still gotta wait for the battleships, so the Austrians have a nice run of the Eastern Mediterranean now, unopposed, and that may change with time, but we'll see. So with that, I thank you for joining me. Appreciate you staying to the end. Please leave a comment, let me know what you think, and I will see you all next time. Take care, everyone.